DIY. Today I'm going to be doing a rear drum brake service, well, more of a clean out on my Honda Civic. I've got an MOT coming up, or inspection, how the Americans want to call it, or whoever else, but in England it's an MOT, where they check all the safety standard of the car, looking for all sorts of things, from brakes to bushes and the ability for the car to be safe on the road. So one of the things I'm going to do, mine's coming up next month, so I'm just going to check the brakes, check the rear brakes, check for any leaks, and just give them a bit of a clean out, a bit of a service. Something that's great for a DIY to do. And I'll show you from taking off the wheel right through to cleaning it out and doing what I do just to keep on top of them, really. So first thing I'm going to do, obviously check when you're jacking your car up, jack your car up as well. Axle stands, please use axle stands all the time, even if you're not working underneath the car. If you jack the car up, always use axle stands, and chop the wheels as well. So I've got a video on that sort of thing, so I'll put a link in the description. So off we go. Let's try and get this done. Just go and get my mat because the floor's a bit hard today. It's like it's going to rain as well, so I've got my working under my lean-to. It doesn't really protect me from the rain when I'm working on the side of the car. So first thing I'm going to do is just take the wheels off. When you're doing this as well, it always helps to take the handbrake off, so you can get the drum on these Civics. They're quite easy. It's got two hex bolts, stainless steel. Shook them off straight away. They're not rusty or anything. So when I put them on, I've got a bit of thread lock on them when they come out. But I don't put them on tight, just something to hold it on. Same as. Got these from VW actually. They're stainless steel, so they shouldn't really rust. I'm going to put some anti-seize on it, or anti-seize, whatever you want to say. If you're in America, it's anti-seize. It's not, it's anti-seize. But whatever. Right, that's just, look at that, how easy that. This is the thing when you do work on your car, do maintenance, is that every time you go back to it, everything should come off pretty easy. So got my tub, got my brake clean. There you go. It's got brake dust in it, so be careful. As you can see, I keep on top of these sort of things, so hopefully you can see, just check, see what you can see. Yeah. So first thing I'm looking at, I'm going to give it a clean. I'm going to check the actual shoes themselves. They're looking pretty good in it. They're not worn at all. They've been on there for quite a while now, but I only tend to do about 6,000 miles a year. Check the boots on these. Just pull them back, check for any sort of leaking. If they're leaking, you're going to have to replace them. The one looks okay. Just bring you over. Just pull it back like that. Just check for any sort of liquid and look on the back as well. Always look on the back, and while you've got it up, have a good look at everything else, like the suspension and everything. Have a look at their boots, because all this sort of stuff will be looked at when it goes in for inspection. It looks okay. So yeah, they're okay. And basically what I do is have a good look, make sure everything's okay. And give it a bit of a clean, really, a bit of brake clean. Give it the old Padgett. Make sure it's flake. Have a bucket underneath so it can all pour into it. Don't get it all over the shop. Get right in there. don't do too much to them because they're in very good nick. I've got my brake service kit as well, which I've got a video on it, got it from Sealy. So what I'm going to be doing is looking at the back. You can see on this bit here, just there, right there, there's 3 pads, one there, one there, one there, and 3 on the other side. I'm going to be, I mean that's pretty good. You can see it's got some copper grease on it already. I tend to do it all because they do wear away the backing plate, so you have to keep them well greased up. Pretty much you're checking for anything that needs doing. I mean these are in pretty good nick, but if anything was amiss or broken, or I mean this is an auto adjusting handbrake as well, so I don't need to do anything on that. I don't need to, it's on a spring mechanism, so I don't know if you can see, so I'm not going to do much of that. But what I am going to do, I'm going to do the brake drum as well. I'm going to put it on there like that. Don't spray it or don't use air on it or anything, because brake dust is pretty dangerous. I'm just going to check for a lip as well. I mean this is pretty good. There's no lip on this at all. It's a really good brake drum. I mean, it's been on here for a long time, but there's no lip on some of them. There's lips and stuff like that. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to clean it out. But if there's a lip on it or something, you might have to grind it back or sandpaper or something. But I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to mess with it too much at all. But what you can see is a build-up of there. You can see a build-up of dust, brake dust and grime and everything. So that's the sort of thing I want to get out. It's all on the back as well. So I'm going to do that. Have the brake drum on an angle as well, so it pours out. Kill the grime off it. I mean, this is one of the things that keeps on top of your maintenance. I mean, there's lots of videos out there and some of this stuff that's destroyed, but I keep on top of my maintenance. And for a DIY, you need to be doing the same thing. And this is all you'll be doing year in, year out, is just keeping on top of them. Just give it a wipe. And that's a good surface, because you clean them out every year. And this is what you get out of it, is good quality. Everything keeps on top of it. Keeps on top. And you're not going to do preventative maintenance rather than repairing. So that's what I'm going to do on that. It looks nice and clean now. Looks nice and clean, no lip. Nice and clean surface, not greasy. So yeah, that's what I want to do on that. So I'm going to take that off. And the last thing I'm going to do is just grease up. Got some copper grease, and I'm just going to grease up the tabs. 1, 2, 3. And all I do for that is get my lever. Got a lever, and just pull it back. I've got an old hacksaw blade as well, which I've got bent round, so I can just. So what I want to do is just pull it back. Just put that in there like that. Don't get it on the front. So that's 1, 2, 3. Same on the other side. It's just starting to piss it down. For fuck's sake. That's it, just keeps on top of it. And it's easy as that. Stops it wearing through to the backing plate. There it has again. A bit of the old copper grease. Works brilliantly. that keeps on that, so I think they're fit for another year. I don't think I'm going to be having any comeback on that. Always check for leaks, check at the back for leaks, check for your hardware as well, make sure there's no splits, no rust, and your shoes and everything like that, and just you can give them a bit of a rub down if you like to, but I never do, they'll be fine. Same for the drum as well. If you've got a lip on it, it might need a grind or whatever, but overall everything looks pretty smart. But that's because I keep on top of it every year. I do this every year, once a year, sometimes twice a year, depends on what sort of weather we have. It just keeps on top of it really, keeps it nice and clean, stops my brake cylinders from rotting out and everything, and you know, they're a job, you have to go around the back, try and get them off and everything, but this keeps on top of it. So that's what I do every year for cleaning out, servicing and cleaning out my drum brakes. Hopefully this helps you for the DIYer doing this, and do this every year and you should be fine, you shouldn't have any problem. Always have a look as well as everything up there. So yeah, that's pretty much what I do to clean out my drum brakes. Hopefully this helps you. Thanks for watching. My name's Driveway DIYer. Tune into my channel, got quite a few things going on in there at the moment. Some of it's very easy fixes, and that's what I'm pretty much after. Yeah, thanks for watching.